All right, guys, today's an important day. Obviously, the stock market crashed over the weekend. It was Sunday evening. The NQ opened up 1,000 points down. Pretty incredible. What I want to talk about today, guys, is a tragic thing that's probably going to happen to a lot of Americans. They don't even see it coming. They're going to be wiped out financially. And I want to get you guys prepared for this because I've been taking steps in the last 3 months with everybody in Trade Confident to get people prepared for this and put risk management in the forefront of everything. So let me do this. Let me pull my face in here a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to get into a little bit of the analysis. I'm going to do 10 seconds of charting, guys, and then I want to whiteboard this all out. Haven't figured out how to switch between scenes yet, so I'll try to figure that out today. So it makes that a little more eloquent there. Okay, real quick synopsis, guys. Let's go through the list. NQ ended up opening up 1,000 points down. It is jumping back up here a little bit. Gold, obviously seeing a little bit of a drop. Silver saw one of its biggest two-day drops in the history of silver ever. The S&P 500 obviously has been moving down. It moved down to our target that we called out to our members here. Very close to just basically a break and a retest. If we break from here, everyone's going to get very scared. Bitcoin right now actually came back down and tested this break and retest as well. So both the SPY and Bitcoin have actually successfully had break and retest. Are we done? I'm not sure. That's not the point of this. This is what I want to talk about. And I will be doing a big kind of masterclass on this tomorrow morning. Okay, guys, for everybody who has a membership, it's linked in the description. Enjoy your 25% off. I will be giving you guys a masterclass on this tomorrow. Here's my biggest fear for people in the USA, or actually probably around the world, is what's happening is a sequence of 3 levels that are just going to wipe Americans out. Please listen to this. Okay, level number 1 is SPY, or what we know as the S&P 500. The stock market is crashing, and I personally think we still have some further room down to go. The reason for this is Trump has to basically refinance $7 trillion worth. And the way he does that is he crashes the stock market. He says he's not crashing the stock market, but I think he's letting it happen at minimum. Okay, the stock market is crashing, which is going to cause bonds to go up, which is going to cause the 10-year yield to go back down to refinance at a lower interest rate. This is what Trump wants. Okay. Problem is that people are losing money in the S&P 500 right now in their retirement accounts, and they're freaking out. But here's the thing that I know most retail traders do, and even my financial advisor, Rami Khalil, who works with a lot of people who have their money in the stock market, he says, you know what, when the market's going down, what do people say? They say, sell, get me out of there. So people are selling, let me make this red here, people are actually selling their stocks because they're trying to harness the hard work that they've put in, okay, to make the money in the stock market. So they're pulling it out. As they pull it out, there is another sector here that looks like it is about to start collapsing. And that second sector is real estate. Okay? It's the 3 levels of collapsing. Real estate goes back down. They say, okay, well, I've pulled my money out of the stock market. I've got cash now. I'm fine because I have paid off my house. And then the house starts depreciating in value because it's a 3-wave here. The housing market starts going down and you don't have cash there either. Oh, okay, so let's pull everything back into the bank. The third and final blow, which I've been telling you guys about, which is why I've been saying get a hedge in silver and gold, is when the dollar collapses and goes down. You have the stock market going down, people sell into that. Follow this. Let's say you have $100,000 in stock market, okay? It goes down 35%. You have $65,000 you've just liquidated to cash, okay? You say, I've got my home that's worth, let's say, $1 million. All right? Your house goes down, let's say 30%. Now you've got $70,000 over here. Then the cash that you have on hand, let's just say the $60,000 ends up going down 30 to 35% because the dollar actually collapses from there. You have lost about half of your value of what was in the stock market because you saw the stock market go down, you sold, and then the dollar collapsed on top of it because of the war against BRICS. Do you guys see how this can absolutely unfold for the worst case scenario Americans have ever gone through, like in history, like Great Depression type style? But people aren't seeing this. They're not even preparing for it. They're like, oh, the stock market is going to bounce back up. Guys, I truly believe the stock market will go back up, as I showed you guys in my prophetic video the other day. But it is going to get really difficult here, probably for a season. So how do you navigate money in the stock market? How do you navigate your real estate? How do you navigate your dollar collapsing in value? You have to have hedges. And that's what I'm going to teach you guys about tomorrow morning. Is what have I done with my cryptocurrency? What have I done with my dollars in my bank account? What have I done with my house that I'm living in here? What have I done by hedging into precious metals? What's the percentage look like? Because what I know the Lord has told me to share, and I'll get the whiteboard off here and I'll just talk to you guys for a second. What I know the Lord has had me share with you guys is risk management. How do we go through an uncertain market? It's not about getting greedy. Most people get greedy and they throw all their eggs into one basket and say, it's all going to go up. It could be real estate. It could be cryptocurrency. It could even be gold and silver. It could be a merit of even your business. But when there is turmoil like this and the markets are not behaving how you expect them to be, and analysts, we're going through cycles that are being broken now, you have to actually have your money in different pots. And these different pots will actually create equilibrium no matter if the market goes up or down. And I'm teaching you guys, how do you win both ways? It's by having money in assets that are inversely correlated to that which is expected to go down. So you bring an equilibrium to your wealth. Okay? Because if the stock market crashes and then housing market crashes and then the dollar crashes, what are you going to do? Have you even taken any proactive steps to get on the right side to preserve wealth? That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow morning. Okay, guys? So here's the deal. I'll show you how to access this real quick. But here's how you guys are going to do this. In the description, you guys are going to see a link. All right? It's going to go to tradeconfident.io. It'll bring you guys to the front page. Enjoy the 25% off. Use the coupon code. Get the 25% off. Go to Future Forecast. I will talk about this tomorrow morning. All the levels of where I think the Bitcoin is going to be dropping to, as well as talking about all the buy limits that I set up. I'll show you guys how many buy limits have been hit and what I'm doing with my money in life to hedge this potential catastrophic event of a stock market collapse, a real estate collapse, and then a dollar collapse. You do not want to be on the wrong side of this. I've been hedging for the last 3 months, and I'll teach you guys what I'm doing here. Okay? I love you. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Enjoy the coupon code here. Jake will come out with more videos to talk about our trade setups. 284 wins, you guys know that. And then the indicators that we're using for those wins, we're giving you guys $150 off as members. So enjoy that, as well as $400 off the top and bottom finder. And you guys can look at the testimonials yourself on our website of what people have been able to do with the indicators. It's pretty staggering. And right now with these prices this low, this is the time to be getting into the trade setups and understanding how we trade. There's not much more room to the downside based off the risk management we use. Okay, guys, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow morning. You're not going to want to miss that. Bye, guys.